Radio. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we have the second match in the second round of the 2023 Madness Series.
That's right. And today we've got some interesting fleets that are coming to us in the 10 and 15th seeds, making it into match 10. So, on my side of the table, I have a Kraken fleet, so Separatist fleet, brought to us by Reiem. He's one of our Patreons.
And I have a Konstantine fleet brought to us by Obermutant, who is one of our Discord members.
So I want to take this opportunity to do a quick shout out to all of our patron members. Thank you for supporting the channel so that we can bring you madness. And if you are interested in becoming a member, the link is down below.
Okay, let's check out both of these fleets, see how they've gotten here, and then get right to the madness. This fleet is brought to you by Reiem with a Kraken list. Kraken comes in at 300 points and is sitting on a munificent star frigate with Pesel, auxiliary shield teams, thermal shields, point defense ion cannons, link turbo laser towers, and the Sa Nalor title. The second ship is a recusant support destroyer with T-Series tactical droid, boarding troopers, pylon Q7 tractor beams, link turbo laser towers, and the Nova Defiant title. The last ship is a Gazanti cruiser with Hondo Anaka and Overload Pulse. For squadrons, we have two Vulture droid fighter squadrons. This fleet is brought to you by Obermutant. It is an Admiral Konstantine list, coming in at 300 points. Admiral Konstantine is sitting on an interdictor suppressor refit with Taskmaster Grint, projection experts, X7X gravity well projectors, G8 experimental projectors, and the interdictor title. The second ship is an ISD Kuwat refit with Captain Nina, ordnance experts, pylon Q7 tractor beams, reactive gunnery, point defense ion cannons, and assault proton torpedoes. The last ship is a Gazanti cruiser with Admiral Titus and CommsNet.
Alright, we had a tie for bid. We did the roll-off, and John was able to choose second player. I got the following objectives: surprise attack, contested outpost, and doom station. I'm taking contested outpost. I figure worst case scenario I'm down 120 points, and I know where John is, and he can't hide behind the station.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when we release new videos. Come join the conversation with our community on Discord, and check out all of our social media links linked down below in the description. One of the ways to show support for our channel is to purchase things from our merchandise store, links down below. If you would like to use arrange rulers and token holders like we use in our videos, make sure to check out Admiral Tater's ship shop for all your acrylic needs.
Okay, here we are. I'm player one. Kraken is on. The Munificent sitting over here. I have, I believe it's it's a T-Series tactical droid on the Recusant. Both are moving at speed 0 because of the Gravwell projector. Hondo, on the other hand, came in out of hyperspace just outside of that, so he's actually moving at speed 2, and we have some Vulture squadrons deployed.
Okay, I have my Titus Admiral here. I have Konstantine on the interdictor. Then I have a Kuat with Nita that replaced the Contain with an Evade, and then Taskmaster Grint over here has an Engineering. This is the station that we're going to be contesting. Start of the first round. Admiral Titus says this ship can go speed 3.
Hondo clearly came out of hyperspace faster than he thought. So let's get the game going. Kraken is going to start with the Munificent showing a navigate. We're going to use that as the dial, and we are going to increase to speed 1 and start heading towards that station. At the same time, I believe Passel then gets a navigate on.
Little Gazanti over here reveals a navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and we're going to comms net it over to here. Okay, we're going to go speed 3 with the Gazanti.
Speed 3, 1.
We're going to go speed 1 with the Gazanti. We're going to land ourselves right there.
There we go with the Recusant and the other T-Series tactical droid showing a nav. We are going to use it, not doing Nova Defiant, going ahead, increasing to speed 1, and then we are going to start getting out of this Gravwell that Konstantine has created for my battle droids.
We're going to activate the interdictor. We're revealing a navigate. I don't have any use for it, so we're not going to worry about it. And then we're going to go speed 1, and I'm hoping that this lands within range of the station. It looks like we do. We're going to collect some points.
And on this side, Hondo is now going to use a nav. He is reducing his speed to 2. 3 is a little too fast for his tastes. But using the dial, we are going to make a harder turn this way, coming about the asteroid.
That leaves us with the Star Destroyer, and I want to measure out some ranges before I do anything. Okay, we're going to be revealing a navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and we're going to move forward speed 2. We're going to curl ourselves in, just like that. Squadrons.
Cool. I have 2. And I think what we're going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and move these 2 little guys right over here. Is you black flak on that guy? Maybe 1 blue?
Yep, black blue.
They're just going to hang out over there for the moment.
Okay. I am the only person within range of the station, so I will get a victory token. And that will do it for turn 1.
Alright, turn 2, guys. We are going to start out with Hondo Onaka, everyone's favorite space pirate. I am taking a nav and a Confire. I'm putting a Confire on the Recusant and a nav on the Munificent.
Okay, I get a squadron that goes on the Gazanti, and then I'm going to take a Engineering, and it's going to go on the ISD.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick measurement here. And I believe my first move, John, is going to be to activate the Recusant. And I am going to show a nav on that. I'm going to take it as a token for the moment. I have no shots. Let's continue moving at speed 1. Get that to be nice and straight for me. That would be great. Avoiding the asteroid field. John, your turn. Did do that right. Just
So technically I can touch your base. And that's all that's important for one of my cards.
oh, for yeah.
So it's not cardboard to cardboard. It's if I can touch them.
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay, we're going to go with the Gazanti, though. And the Gazanti is going to reveal a Navigate. And I guess we will take it as a token. Like that, replacing that squadron. Thanks, Kent.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to move forward R1. And in right there.
Tight formation there with the Gazantis and the interdictor.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to go with the Gazanti. I'm going to reveal squadrons. I'm going to take it as a token, though, John.
Okay.
And then I do not have any shots. I believe we are still at long range over here.
Yep, we are.
So I'm going to go ahead and move at speed 2. Yeah. Sea rocks are overlapping one of my squadrons.
Cool.
John, where would you like that?
We're going to go with the interdictor. Interdictor reveals an engineering. I got nothing to do with the engineering, but Taskmaster Grint gives me a token. Then we're going to go forward. Hold on. I'm actually going to throw one red dice at you.
Got the Gazanti?
At the front. Accuracy.
Cool. Block the scanner.
And move forward R1. Landing us right there.
Yeah, out. Alright. Munificent shows in engineering. I'm going to take it as a token, and Passel gets his engineering token as well. And I believe what I'm going to do...
Yeah, no. Are we in range? No. Okay. Do what you do.
Do what I do. I can do what I do. I'm going to spend my token to increase to speed 2 on the Muni. This little jink.
Okay, we're going to go with the Star Destroyer. The Star Destroyer is revealing a Navigate. We already have a token, so we're going to use it as the dial. I have you out the front. Medium range, so 2 blues and 3 reds.
It's going to my side or my front?
Your front.
Okay.
Don't think I have anything else to activate. Hold on. When you activate, you may exhaust this card. So we'll do that first. The pylon. And that ship, who's just in range, can get rid of your token. And then we're going to shoot into the front of this Gazanti. Yep. Take that. I got no rerolls.
So it's 5 or something. We're just going to go ahead and scatter that away, John.
Perfect. And then we're going to move. And we're going to ram you.
Yep.
And then fall back to right there.
So the Gazanti that could takes 1 damage. Squadron phase for turn 2. Just moving right up over here.
Perfect. Now, after the status phase, this is end of round. So we do status phase stuff first. So, what speed are you?
We are currently moving at speed 1.
You can stay speed 1. What speed are you?
2.
You can go to speed 1, because I have you at right. So what speed is this ship?
He is at speed 2.
Cool. He can go speed 3.
Speed 3 on the Gazanti that could.
Alright, because I can go up and down. Yep. Okay. That's all of my stuff.
End of round, I believe.
Yep, I'm at the station. I get a token.
Turn 3. I think, John, I want to start with Kraken and the Munificent. Kraken is going to show a concentrate fire. We're going to use that as the dial, which gives Passel a con fire doohickey. We're also going to spend the engineering token off of the Munificent. That gets me 2 engineering points, and I'm going to put 1 extra shield on the port side with auxiliary shields team. Okay, now we're going to take some shots. I have the interdictor double arced, although obstructed because of the debris field in front of me. We're at what, long range?
Long range.
So let's start with, we've got my front. That's a single red because of what I had to drop. For a crit, take a crit, John. And we're going to go my side to your front. So that's 2 red dice because I had to drop 1. Okay, we got a double and a hit. We are going to confire in another red. That was a blank. So we have a double, a crit. I'm going to re-roll this one with Link Turbo Laser Towers. And yeah, we're at long range from the, right? Yeah, so can't use Kraken yet, not close enough. Take 3.
We're going to redirect 2 of that damage over here.
And then unfortunately, someone decided it would be fun to...
I'm going to stop you and think. You have no nav tokens or any way to generate them?
I presently do not have nav tokens on this ship.
Okay. Then you may continue.
Okay, I'm going to move speed 1, unfortunately.
Hold on, let me measure range.
Yep.
No, I'm going to use G8, and I'm going to say you can be reduced to speed 0.
Okay, so my maneuver is speed 0. I'm stuck right where I'm at. John, back to you.
We're going to go with the Gazanti. The Gazanti is revealing a navigate. We don't know what to do with it, so we're going to just move ahead. Speed 1. Right to there. And back to you.
We'll use the Gazanti. Gazanti shows squadrons.
When you do that, interdictor is going to say I get my G8 back.
Okay. I'm going to spend the squadron dial. We're going to go ahead and launch a squadron attack. I'm going to come over here. And we're going to go, just want to be in your side arc, but we're hitting your front.
Okay.
We're bombing with vultures. So vultures have red dice. That's a hit.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. And moving this one over here. Same thing, staying just in your front arc. I've got a clear shot. Red die. For an accuracy, so nothing.
Actually, I have a shield on.
You do have one
No
shield,
damage
yeah.
card.
I believe, John, I have you double arced at close range.
You do.
So let's take some shots at you. Out my side to front of the ISD is a hit.
Okay. We will take it.
And then out my front to your front is also a hit.
Okay. We will spend a redirect to salvo you.
Cool.
Boink. And then we salvo you with one of each. Actually, yeah. Take 3!
And we'll just go ahead and scatter that away. Because you're kind enough to let me move at speed 3. Not the best move I've done with the Konstantine, but I have a reason for this. So we are plopping ourselves right here. So I do overlap the station, but the station does nothing.
Yep.
I think I'm only in your side arc of the ISD, but I think you're double arcing me with your interdictor.
Double arcing into the front. Yep. That is correct. Okay, so we're gonna go with the interdictor. The interdictor is revealing and engineering with blah 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 token 8.
Mm-hmm.
So with 8, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
There's 6.
Do I want to pass shields or do I want to keep shields? We're going to take 2 shields off there and we're going to add 2 shields there.
Okay.
And then we're going to double arc with side first into your front.
Okay.
That's going to be 3 and 1. For block your scatter, take 3.
3, we're at close range. You can reroll one of those. And it could be a crit. Okay. Front's going to go... Oh, no, I have to do that because otherwise I'm dead because I already have one. So, John, reroll one of those singles.
Crit.
Well, okay, so that takes a front shield. For the folks at home, the crit is, of course, a structural damage. You didn't even need extra hits, John.
Oh, that's super funny.
It's what the people want at home.
Okay, and then I'm going to flag out the side of both those.
Okay.
One closest to you. This is blue flag, right? Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing than the one closer to the Konstantine. Nothing. Cool. And then we're going to move ahead. There. Do you mind grabbing me a 1? I need to lock this. I'm like, the one with the lock on it, sorry. It's like the perfect.
Sitting there, hovering and spinning.
Yes, there we go. Cool.
Alright, well, now that I've lost a Sea Rock, we have to activate the Recusant. So, the Recusant has a nav. And here's what I'm going to do, John. So I want to make sure I do this right. When I reveal a command, okay, so I believe I can take that as a token and the Nova Defiant get all the tokens at the same time, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, when I reveal a command. So, okay, we're going to get all the tokens on this ship, and I have a nav dial. Now, we are still at long range, but we have a clear shot. So we're going to take a front shot from the Recusant to the front of the interdictor,
Yep.
having 3 reds unobstructed. That's fun. And what we're going to do is spend concentrate fire token, and with T-Series droid I can exhaust it and resolve that as though I spent it as a dial.
Yep.
So I'm going to bring in another red. We will LTT this one. And I have 3 hits, and there's really not much of anything else I can do here.
So you're done with your stuff?
Yes, with this ship.
Brace it to 2.
And then I believe here I'm going to wind up going to speed 2.
So before you do stuff, I get to
Go ahead.
decide to do stuff. I will temporarily reduce your speed by 1.
Using the dial. And I get to do speed 1. Plenty clear from that asteroid.
Not at close range. Perfect. Nope. Okay, then we're gonna go with the Star Destroyer. Should have thought about this a little bit better, but we have an engineering. I already healed all my stuff, so it's a waste. I should have kept the engineering on the other one. Oh well. Then we're gonna see what type of shot we have. It's going to be long range into your front. It is what it is. Long range into your front, Ken. 3 reds. Hold on. Tractor beam you down to 1 on the ship. Or actually, you have a nap token.
I have a
so
nap
it goes
token,
away.
so that goes away.
Yeah.
That's why I did the Nova Defiant, John.
And then we're gonna shoot you in the front. Here we go. Boom! Block your salvo, take 2.
We're at long range, right? So I'm going to cancel one of those out, and I'm going to redirect one to the far side.
Perfect. We're gonna go our speed 2 like this, hopefully avoiding one of your arcs.
I think you do that.
It's either just is or just isn't. Ooh, that is so close. Ow, okay.
Squadrons have already been activated this turn, so you get to do any of your shenanigans with Konstantine.
What speeds?
We have 1 and 2.
Go to speed 1.
Speed 1 on the Recusant.
And let it be.
Come on.
And I get a token.
You got another token.
Wham.
Turn 4. I'm going to start with the Recusant.
There's a reason why I'm asking that.
Oh, I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. And I'm showing concentrate fire.
Yep.
I spent the wrong token. So for the folks at home, I spent Squadron token to recover the T-Series tactical droid and not the engineering token.
Which I then asked, Ken, where did your squadron token go? And he goes, I spent it. I'm like, oh, Okay.
And here I was about to flip boarding troopers when I reveal a command, and I'm looking at it saying I need to reveal a squadron dial, or a token. So, apologies. We have a concentrate fire sitting here, and we're going to use it as the dial, and then we're going to fire right into the front of the ISD.
Okay.
Good golly. This is, that is a major faux pas. What speed is the ISD moving at to while I'm thinking about it?
2.
Spend your,
Send my token.
and your token. Okay. We are... Let's use the dial, bring in a black. We're going to LTT the red. We're going to block the brace, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a crit.
So you can point defense ion cannon the double.
Take 3
3?
with a crit.
We will...
That's why we marked
it.
I didn't crack it either. That's alright. Won't matter.
Shift the shields.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to spend this bad boy to salvo you.
So we got 3 shields over here.
Yes, please.
1, 2, and 3.
And then we salvo you with the rainbow.
Alright, the Skittles attack.
And we'll leave it at 3.
I'm going to redirect that mostly to my right hand side. So 1, 2, and 3. I do not have another shot. Boy, I am disappointed with myself. John, I'm moving at speed 1.
We are at medium, right?
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
You sure? I mean, you could slow me down.
I mean, you're probably going to run over debris fields, so I'm pretty
no.
cool with that. It'll be the same thing, except debris field.
Yeah. So I do land on the debris field. So I'm going to take 2 off the rear. Put this little sucker in the back here just to kind of...
We're all floating somewhere.
We are doing. All right, John.
Field ramming coming in my future.
Yeah, me too. Supposed to have boarding troopers in your future.
At least you're not double arced. At medium. Yes. We're going to go with the Gazanti. The Gazanti reveals a Navigate, which is not what I thought I had. Interesting. So we'll take it, and then we will pass this bad boy over to there. And then I'm going to shoot 1 blue dice into the front of your Recusant. Was going to be a confire. I don't know what happened.
It's okay, John. We are spending things and that we shouldn't.
Take a hit.
Take a hit. This is to the front.
Yep.
We're at medium range. Yeah, I guess I got to take it. Well, I don't have to, but...
And I'm going to squash all of your fighters. Bam.
Tuck them in there as tight as we can. Well, let's look at the Munificent. Munificent chose a squadron. We're going to go ahead and use that as the dial. Pascal does his little thing.
And you get another one.
So I get another one. So I get a dial. We're going to make it a, let's make it a concentrate fire dial.
Okay.
So we've got that. we're going to go ahead and activate both squadrons. I'm just going to do it real quick. We're firing both into the front of your interdictor. Oops. So it'll be red and then red. So first one, nothing.
Yes.
Second one, nothing. Wow.
Standard vulture. The one before when you actually did damage was
A little surprising.
correct.
All right, I believe I still have you double arced.
Yes.
Do we have laser? I'm not sure if that's your side. I believe it's your side that I've got you double arced.
Yep.
Yep, double arc side's can be obstructed either way. So starting with the front into your side. So one red. Let's LTT that. Now I'm going to spend the dial. This is that dial. Bringing in another red. 4-3.
Interesting. We will redirect to the front. Like that.
And then out my side, into your side, 2 dice now. And let's LTT this one. I'm going to go ahead and use Kraken, make that into a crit.
Okay.
So hit crit.
Brace it. Contain it.
And I am presently moving at speed 1.
That is correct. You can continue moving at speed 1.
Speed 2 would be better. I would prefer speed 2. I wonder which ship is going to survive being rammed the most. So we're going to land right on your... I'm going to take both off the rear now.
Another marker.
Another marker. Get the ISD on something, John.
This shot is obstructed. This shot is not obstructed. This does not have a shot.
And I think you only have the side from the front of the ISD on the Munificent.
What do you mean? This to there?
No, the ISD.
Oh, I'm not shooting at that.
Right. Well, but you could.
I could. I'm not. But I could. We're gonna definitely shoot into the front. You're all activated.
I am done, John.
So we'll go with the ISD revealing and engineering. We will use that. And we will put 3 shields back over here. So back to full shields. And then we're going to... you're both going speed.
Speed 1.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Then we're going to shoot into your front. And that's going to be 3 blacks, 2 blues, and 3 reds. Cool. Here we go. Pretty good. Not what I really wanted, but it is what it is. We're going to Ordnance experts. Both these. Yep, both these blacks. Okay. There you go.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Yep.
Well, we're going to brace that to 5. Into the front. Redirect to the side, so that's going to go away. I still have 1 left to go, and let's salvo you back, John, for good measure. So
Before you do that, assault proton.
Assault proton torpedoes. Structural damage. That's 2 for 2. Then we take my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I take one more. 3 down.
I have no other shot, and you salvoed me.
I did. So I've got my red and my blue. For hit crit. I'm okay with that.
We will redirect it to where I just put the shields. Actually, brace it too, because there's no reason not to. You can't shoot me anymore. And then I believe very much so we're gonna hardcore ram.
Yep, so we
Let
take
me see
damage.
if I can re-maneuver anywhere. No, I actually pretty much ram your munificent.
And work your way back.
Then work my way back.
Except that's the wrong card. There you go.
That's that ship.
Yeah. Interdictor.
Interdictor, you'll never believe it. We are revealing an engineering.
I was hoping for squad.
And I get 4 shields back. So we're going to put 2 on this side and 2 on the front.
Good. No, that's all full.
That's
yeah.
all 8 of it. We're going to shoot. We're going to shoot into the front of that
the
bad boy.
requisite.
That's 3 blues and a red dice. Can I do anything fancy? Nope. So take 4 with the crit.
Re-roll the crit.
Take 4. No crit.
Alright, we are going to brace that to 2, and I'm going to go ahead and salvo you back. So 1, 2. And then salvo is a red and a blue. I am going to LTT that, and then well, it's your activation, so I can go ahead and Kraken that to a crit.
Okay, I take it to the front. That's why I put shields there. And then we see where we're going to move. It looks like we're going to move right into my ship.
Yep, so you will ram yourself.
But I have options because I have a token, so... It won't change anything. You need to be right there.
Yeah, you need to be a little further back. You're ramming the ISD.
Yep. Ramming the ISD.
Any end around trickery. I mean, you could do some Konstantine stuff if you wanted to.
You have no nav tokens for me to get rid of,
Nope.
and none of that. I still have definite control of the station.
I would agree with that, because I am not within range 1 of the station. Even if I was, you are too, so...
Yeah, this might be, but we would have to actually look. But that negates this. Actually, it's marked, so I
It's
can...
marked, so pick it up.
Just so we know in the future. You are not in
Nope,
range.
just out. Yep.
So, I have 6 to your 0.
Yep.
Boop.
On to round 5. Turn 5. We're going to start out with the Recusant. I am showing a Confire. We're going to use that as the dial. I'm going to spend this engineering token, and with the T-Series Tactical Droid, that gives me 3 engineering points, so I'm going to get rid of 1 of my hits. That'll make me survive just a little bit longer. And John, we're going to fire right into the front of your interdictor. We are at close range, so 3, 2, and 1 for red, blue, and black.
Looks pretty good.
That is not bad. I do have that Confire. Let's bring in a black die. No crits on my black dice today. So, John, 2, 4, 6, 8 with a crit.
8 becomes 4. We will redirect, and then we will contain it. That means I take 1 hull damage.
Mm-hmm. And then... But then you can reactive gunnery me. I am not going to give you a shot from the ISD. So I will move forward. I believe I ram your interdictor.
I will G8-7 you so you can go speed 0 and just take the debris field.
Beautiful. I love that. So, the good news is I'm still alive.
How much health do you have?
I one hit, ram anything, I'm dead.
Interesting. Okay, we will then activate the interdictor. The interdictor reveals an engineering. It's going to get that token with Grint. We will put 4 shields up, 2 on the front and 2 on the side, like so. And then we're going to shoot into the front of that ship.
Okay.
I need 1 damage.
You need 1 damage, Sean. I do have...
Technically 2.
True.
You dead.
Yes, I am. So, I will take a crit. The crit being a ruptured engine. But it doesn't matter, because the Rakusen has been destroyed.
Also, but still ran. Cool.
Yes.
Question is, do I want to shoot at you or not? I think the answer is going to be not, so I just ram my Star Destroyer and stay where I'm at.
Okay. And Kraken Munificent, showing Confire. Use it as a dial. And we are going to fire...
You get your second one first.
Right, Passel is going to give me a nav. So I will have a nav and a Confire for this turn. And I do believe I have... Where did the laser go?
It's both into
the front. And the side will be obstructed, the front is not, right?
The front technically is if you don't count that shield dial. It's far enough
the
back.
doohickeys there. I didn't see the little part sticking out. So I got obstructed shots, that's fine. So let's start with my front into the front of the interdictor.
You are definitely blue range.
So used to firing at long range with this sucker. We're close now, I think?
Yes.
So here we go. Not bad. I'm going to...
This is into my front.
This is into your front, yes. I'm definitely going to do that. And you know what? I'm going to do that. And because I'm feeling it, let's go ahead and bring in another red die now with the Confire. And we'll re-roll that with Linked. Take 3.
I contain... Well,
But you
there's
don't
no
need to,
crits. There's
yeah.
no need to. I just take 3.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 off the front, 1 hull.
And we make a side shot. 3 reds goes down to 2. We will LTT this one for take 2 with a crit.
We will redirect it to the shields.
Now, there's the problem, is I have to increase to speed. I'm going to increase to speed 2 using the dial, but you have to do your stuff first.
Yeah, I don't do anything.
So, up to speed 2. And I believe no matter what I do, I'm ramming the Gazanti. Yeah, so ultimately what's going to happen is I'll ram the Gazanti, so the Gazanti will take damage, and then I have to take 2 for landing on the debris field. It'll come off this side.
That is just corner to corner. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go with the Star Destroyer. Star Destroyer's got an engineering. I guess I will get rid of a damage card and move a shield from the rear. to this side, and then we're gonna shoot my front into your side, close range.
It appears to be obstructed.
Yep, so we drop a pesky red dice.
I like red dice.
You do have things that you can do before this.
Yeah, what is your dice pool? That's
So
the first question.
this is my dice pool.
So we are thermal shields. Take out the blacks, and is it black +1? Take out a blue.
Okay, and now it's obstructed, so it's a really, really crummy shot.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. I will block your salvo, take 2.
Blocking salvo, take 2. You're hitting the side. I'm just going to take the 2. 2.
I'm going speed 2. Is that what I want to do? Yep. Going speed 2, doing this. Avoiding the asteroid.
And the debris field.
And
Beautiful
the debris
placement.
field.
Beautiful placement. You get to activate your little Gazanti.
Santi does not have a shot. Because of the front and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we will shoot at the squadrons, but we're dealing a concentrate fire. And
They're both at 3.
yep. So shoot at 1. And then we'll con fire in on
Hit.
it. That one takes 2.
That one takes 2.
And then the other one can have none. And then I'm moving speed 1.
Which I think you can land. So let me move these guys.
Hold on.
We know where they're at.
I can try not to land. It's
You-
better
you
for
can.
me to not land.
I would much prefer that you do.
Yep, I gotta try that. If you could lift your ship up.
Well, I got it marked. I'm back here.
I think I have my shield dial plans on it.
I would agree. You're pushing your ship, so yeah.
So I take a damage.
You will. Okay.
Well, then your fighters go back where they're supposed to be, and then fighters go.
Yes.
So you
and
can activate them now.
I'm gonna yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and let's fire into the front of the interdictor here. Actually, doesn't matter. You have no shields anywhere, do you? But we're firing in the front for good measure, John. So here we go. The first one has a nothing, and the second, I'm gonna swap the die because superstition. Hit.
I have to take it.
And what's left on the interdictor? 3 more.
It has 9, so 3 more.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. On to turn 6.
I take a token.
You do. Alright, turn 6. Although one thing we did not mention is that the Munificent went up to speed 2 and John Constantine it back down to speed 1. So we are going to start with the Reicusant. The Reicusant shows a concentrate fire. We're going to use that as the dial. Pascal is going to give me an engineering, and the engineering we are going to get 4 points. I'm going to add some shields, putting both to this side. So that brings me back up to 4 on the side here. I'm going to make a shot since neither the interdictor nor I have moved. We still have that double arc in the front. So 2 reds and a blue, dropping the second blue for obstruction. My front to the front of the interdictor. I think you're dead with 5.
Yeah, I am.
So I'm not even going to make another shot.
Okay, cool. Kaboom!
And let me see here. Do I have a shot from my side to Gazanti?
Nope.
Nope. Well, I really don't feel like doing either one of these. So, okay, John, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make a second shot. I'm moving at speed 1. That's going to ram your Konstantine.
Yes, it does.
And that will destroy it.
That is correct. And then you land on the debris
field.
field.
I land on the debris field. I'm going to take 1 here, and I'm going to take a regular hit. And then we're going to see if the ISD, which has me double arced, is going to destroy Kraken.
Probably not. So this is technically a weird unobstructed shot.
It is.
And then that there.
Arc, your close range. That's a clear shot. Yeah, so 2 clear shots, John, at close range.
Okay, we're revealing an engineering. I don't have anything to do besides just get rid of card. And then we're going to blast you. We're going to shoot you with my side first.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let you roll those.
Yep. We're going to
Ordnance.
both of these. And we will block your redirect, take 3.
My San Nalor title is completely nerfed here because you keep me at speed 1.
That is correct.
Well, I'm going to
Race it to 2. And this is all.
Yeah, I
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
so.
I'm race it to 2, and I'm going to take it 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm likely going to thermal here. So I'm just going to take the brace out, get rid of the blacks and 1 of the blues.
Yep. Here we go. We block your redirect, and we block your salvo. You can have a hit crit.
So that goes to shields. 1, 2.
And then I ram you.
Yep, so I take a damage, you take a damage. For squadrons, I'm just going to move them over here because I can't kill you. Are either one of us in range?
No one's in range.
I've deprived you of 20 points. And that ends the game, so let's get to the final score.
Okay, we're back.
And once again, we're in a position where I won the game on the board, but when you start counting up these nasty little objective tokens, the game flips.
Yeah, so ship versus ship that was lost. Ken had 161 to my 151.
6-5.
And then I got 100 points of tokens for a difference of 91, making it a 94.
It's a 7-4.
7-4.
Yeah. But I will say, what's interesting, we were talking about this off camera a little bit, was how effective Konstantine is on a 3x3.
Yeah, Konstantine just needs to hold things in place, and a 3x3 actually makes an environment that he's not completely useless.
Yeah, you were completely adjusting everything I wanted to do in terms of speed. With the pylons, you definitely kept the Recusen from moving forward fast enough. And then Konstantine, I couldn't get the speed. I was always at speed 1 with the Munificent.
Yeah.
And I really needed to get speed 2 to maybe get a victory token at the end. It wouldn't have really mattered, because then you would have won by 71 instead of 91. But nonetheless, I'm very happy that I took an interdictor out and got a Konstantine by chance as well.
This is the second game that interdictor has gone down. It's
Yep.
the weakness of this fleet is what I'm thinking.
Oddly enough, and Konstantine happens to be on that ship too.
Correct. The ISD, I think, took like maybe 1 or 2 shots the entire game.
Yeah, I didn't see the point to actually try going after the ISD because I didn't think I could kill it unless I concentrated both of my ships on it. And the interdictor was worth so many points with Konstantine on it. And that was the one you had on the contested outpost anyway. So for me to deprive you of any tokens, of which I did one, and to take that interdictor out was kind of my objective. So I pulled off my personal goal, but I just didn't win the game, unfortunately.
Yeah. 2 things that could have changed the game is I gave shields to the Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
I could have kept them, and it might have helped me out with the interdictor. Maybe. Also, if I didn't have, I believe the last activation with the Gazanti was a Confire.
Yes.
If I didn't have that and I had a nav, I could have dropped to speed 0, which would have saved me 1 health, so you ramming me wouldn't have died and you had no shots on it.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't have lost that points.
No.
But anyway, that is what it is.
Boarding troopers, I made a mistake there. Talk about a really bad one on my end, but I don't know that it would have changed much. John, what's your thought?
So we talked about it, and if you were to have used it, then all your firepower for that turn would have gone into the ISD. ISD would have been fine, and then you wouldn't have killed the interdictor.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, and honestly, the interdictor needed to go. It wound up working out better for me anyways, so moral victory.
Yeah. Okay, so big shout out and thank you to Obermutant, our Discord member, and the Konstantine fleet is going into the semifinals.
And Reiem and Kraken, apologies, couldn't quite make it, but again, we get the moral victory of taking out the interdictor on Konstantine's fleet.
Okay, so big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members. If you'd like to check that out, there's a link down below.
All right, and then until next time, I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And this is Madness.